Buy now, pay later is getting kind of crazy.
My payments were $1,250 a month.
These are companies like KLARNA, Afterpay, Affirm, and this is where you can go online and buy something like a MacBook or a Chipotle burrito and split it into 4 interest-free payments.
Whenever you feel stupid, I just want you to go ahead and remember that 60% of general admission ticket buyers at Coachella used a buy now, pay later service.
When you keep using buy now, pay later as inflation takes its toll, you're not saving for your future, whether that's to start your own business or invest in businesses. Your savings are just going down and your debt is going up.
Hey guys, it have come to my attention that over 90% of the viewers that look at my video have not pressed the subscribe button. When you press subscribe and like the video, you're helping the channel out and supporting. It's absolutely free. I can continue to bring you great content that you enjoy. YouTube will help push the videos out. So thanks for your support by clicking the button.
Buy now, pay later is getting kind of crazy.
My payments were $1,250 a month.
These are companies like KLARNA, Afterpay, Affirm, and this is where you can go online and buy something like a MacBook or a Chipotle burrito and split it into 4 interest-free payments. And it seems harmless. You pay less today and there's no interest, right? That's where it gets a little bit iffy, because over 60% of people who use buy now, pay later have more than one loan going on at once. And Affirm, one of the biggest buy now, pay later companies, last year made over $1.2 billion with a B dollars in interest. So those interest-free loans actually end up charging you interest. And that's because 1 out of every 3 people who use buy now, pay later end up missing a payment. These companies are literally betting that you're gonna fail.
PSA for any of you guys who use Klarna or certain pay over time apps. They're now reporting payments to the credit bureaus, which I feel like if we girl math our way into this is a good thing, assuming you're making your payments on time, which I would just put it on autopay. So if you're using Klarna and you are financing anything that's not short term, so anything I think over 30 days, they don't do the 4 weeks or the 30-day payment options. Those are not going to be reported to the credit bureaus. But if you're doing any longer term financing, those are being reported. And yeah, so you can basically be improving your credit score, showing on-time payment history and good credit patterns when we're using those options. Do with that what you will.
Buy now, pay later companies like Klarna, like Afterpay. And now this new article from the San Francisco Gate has confirmed everything that I've been thinking and saying. I stopped using Klarna and Afterpay because these companies put you at a psychological disadvantage. The whole way they make money is that stores will pay Klarna and pay Afterpay a portion of whatever you bought at the store. Because the thinking is, and the data shows, you buy more than you otherwise would have if you check out via Klarna and check out via Afterpay, because it feels like you're not spending as much money as you are. For big purchases and for necessities, you cannot beat a 0% interest loan. You just can't. However, the way people get into trouble is that they are taking out this 0% interest loan for anything and everything under the sun. And when you do that, you run the risk of over leveraging yourself and making it so that every month your payments become bigger and bigger and bigger. Your money comes in and it's already spent. And that leads me to the other way these companies make money. Late fees. 43% of Gen Z users have missed at least one payment. And of those consumers who used these buy now, pay later for something they needed, 30% have missed at least 2 payments. That's a horrible way to start out building your credit history, and these companies really set people up for failure. My advice is that unless you're buying a necessity or a really big ticket item, to just avoid these companies. Go old school, save the money for those 6 weeks instead of buying it right away and paying it over 6 weeks. That reduces your risk of missing a payment and having that missed payment potentially reported to the credit bureaus and ending up on your credit report. And it also gives you time to think about the purchase. Delayed gratification is really important when it comes to shopping. These companies might make it feel like a $100 purchase is really just a $25 purchase. 4 times, but 25 times 4 is $100. At the end of the day, it's the same amount of money out of your pocket. So just consider avoiding these. Food for thought.
Pay them people their money back. Pay them people their money back. Please. Let me tell y'all thieves something. If y'all don't go pay Klarna their money back, it's going to be hell to pay. Y'all want that ordering groceries and shit and not paying the money back? What are y'all doing? I did what I was supposed to do. Be so for real. Why y'all doing that? Why y'all doing that? Please. Please pay them people their money back. We can't have nothing.
I do not fuck with buy now, pay later. If you want to be an entrepreneur one day or an investor, you gotta stop using buy now, pay later. Because you're probably spending money that you don't have on things that you probably don't need. When you keep using buy now, pay later as inflation takes its toll, you're not saving for your future, whether that's to start your own business or invest in businesses. Your savings are just going down and your debt is going up. I promise you, as a girl's girl, what will bring you long-term satisfaction and happiness is investing in yourself and your future.
I've just never met anyone that said they got truly wealthy by splitting the cost of their trainers or Deliveroo, Uber Eats food across 3 months because it was interest-free. Yes, you can use debt and credit and leverage it to make money, absolutely. This isn't the right way. That's my honest opinion.
Whenever you feel stupid, I just want you to go ahead and remember that 60% of general admission ticket buyers at Coachella used a buy now, pay later service, like Affirm. So when I saw this, I had to look up the price of admission to Coachella. It's like $600, okay? It's not like it's the price of a Chipotle burrito. It is a decent chunk of change. But come on, if you have to finance something that is $600, then you shouldn't be buying it. When I was a kid and I wanted something that was $600, I worked and saved up enough money to buy it for $600 cash. Like, I already knew the middle and lower class were already cooked. I've made videos about it, but I didn't know they were that cooked. Every time I start to feel bad for these people, I see something like this.
Klarna is not your friend. It's not your budget tool. It's a debt trap in disguise, dressed up in some pastel colors and an easy button. They make it look cute. 4 simple payments, no interest, no hassle, just buy now and you can pay it on later. But what they don't tell you is that they training your brain to spend money you ain't got. You're not just paying later, you're paying more in stress, in late fees, in damaged credit, in guilt. Klarna profits when you fall behind. So they want you to keep on swiping. They want you to feel like it's no big deal. But then the bills start to stack. It's 20 here, 38 on them shoes, 25 on that new makeup packet. Then one day your bank account says negative here and negative red all over there. Your email says payment failed. Now you're not just broke, you're behind. Klarna don't care. They already got their cut. You the one stuck living paycheck to paycheck, stressed out over a pair of shoes you don't even wear no more. So what's your move? Cut it off right now. No more pay laters. No more fake flexibility. Only use it if it's truly an emergency. Pull your Klarna report, write it down, and whatever you owe them people, tackle it one bill at a time. Get your freedom back, because listen, debt is not normal and being broke is not your identity. You're not made to serve Klarna. You are made to build wealth on your life and breathe easy, stress-free. Klarna wants you in a cycle, but today you need to break it. Not tomorrow, not when it's more convenient. Today. Don't buy nothing else with Klarna. Because freedom starts when you stop letting money control you. Klarna debt doesn't own you. Flip the script on it.
If you are a believer, you're born again, you are called to be a watchman or watchwoman or watch person, doesn't matter. So that means you are someone who's to behold, to look up. You're called to be one who waits on the Lord.